Yeah, for sure.
Hey Max, how you going?
Good, how are you?
Hey, good, good. Hey Christian, yeah, I was saying with your tracking right now, you're using the Facebook app, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would switch over to Trackify.
Okay.
Yeah. And are you using any post-purchase upsells?
Yeah, I'm using Selly and the other one you suggested.
OCU?
Yep, OCU.
Yeah, okay. That one could be affecting your tracking as well, because um when you do post-purchase upsells, that page doesn't trigger the purchase event. So if
Oh,
people exit out of that page or they just leave it on that upsell page, it actually doesn't register the purchase pixel because the purchase event is triggered on the thank you page. Yeah.
okay.
So I
That
would
might
say,
be it.
yeah, I would say to, if you're using OCU, get rid of the post-purchase upsells or put a custom conversion event in the upsell page.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good. I'll do that.
What's up, Hans?
Hey man, what's going on?
Hey, how's things?
Good man, good, good. Just got home.
Oh yeah, cool, cool. Hey Max, how you going with the ads so far?
Mm, the one that you did for me was really good, and the other few one I'm running, one of it is going well, like the coaster, but people just adding to cart and not getting it yet.
Okay. Hey, do you want to share your screen and open your business manager? Maybe I can have a quick look, and it'll probably help these other guys too.
Mm.
Hey Alice, how you going?
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. So for those of you guys that just tapped in on the call, Christian, we like fixed some ads for him, and now he's like doing pretty well with this second product. And now we're just having a look at Max's account. Okay, so what okay, can you go to your campaign level quickly? Yeah, cool. Rice bucket, nice. Show me the rice bucket copy campaign.
Which one, sorry?
Rice bucket copy, that one with the purchase. Yeah, nice. Okay, so just go to the ad set level. You can exit this view. Yeah, you can exit the
Stop sharing.
sorry, no, just press the X
This one?
to the search. Yep. Yep. Okay, let's have a look. So you're only running one ad set, and it's doing pretty good.
Oh, I think I run both, but then one of it wasn't doing well, so I just stopped it.
Okay. $40 in one purchase. That's not bad. Could you click into that ad set? So I just want to see the ads inside that the one that left.
Is it this one? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you don't need to click edit. Just click the blue text. Yeah. Okay. How come it's completed? Like, did you put a scheduled date on it?
Yeah, I run it until midnight today, this morning. But today.
Oh, okay. I would run it, make it continuous because it optimizes as it spends as well. So you don't want to just cut it too soon, too early, because it could be a potential winning campaign for you. So I'm just going to request control of your screen. Max, if you don't mind, let's rerun this one that got the sales. So let's help you.
I just overspend on my card. That's why I have to stop it until I deposit.
What's that? Sorry?
I just overspend on my card, so I have to stop.
Oh, okay.
But that's fine. I'll deposit today anyways.
Yeah, it's Sunday as well. So maybe, do you want to schedule it for tomorrow or something?
Like midnight today, yeah? Like at 12, yeah.
Okay, and after this, show me what other products you got as well. So there's a new update now, guys, with Facebook. The automatic target expansion thing is going to be ticked on if your account is new, and there's no way to control that. So usually, Max, we don't send an end date for our ads because it optimizes as it spends, and you don't want to kind of like cut it too soon. So this is some accounts you can't actually untick this one, which is annoying. It's like a new update for Facebook.
Wait, is it good to tick it or untick it?
untick it if you can. Some people can't though.
Because you want to have your like specific target audience instead of expanding it.
Now,
Like,
what I
so-
would do here, Max, is I would have at least 4 ads per ad set.
Yeah.
So let me just create another 2 ads for this ad set for you. And also another good thing to do is with your videos,
Mm.
you want to use custom thumbnails. So let's
I-
choose
I
the
need
same
custom
video.
thumbnails.
Which one was it?
Where was that?
Was it-
I think would be the move to the left. Should be that one.
Did you make these videos yourself?
Yeah, I made them and I got custom
Nice.
thumbnails, so I made them too.
Okay, cool. Let's just check it out.
Just moved into my new place and I found my perfect rice container. Have you see? A cup. And it tells you how much.
Hey, Max, I would try a version of the video with this in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that would do really well. Also, are you running 2 different ad copy variations? Or is it the same? Yeah, it's different.
Two.
Okay, one other thing. I'm not tracking it.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Okay. So
I
what
was
I'm gonna
finding it
do-
hard.
What's that? Sorry, Max?
I was finding it hard to narrow the target audience, but at the start, it's always up to like 100 million instead of like down to 7 million. And I was playing it the whole night yesterday just to.
Mm,
try to
yeah,
find
that's
how to-
probably because the target expansion thing is ticked.
And I couldn't think of like what to exclude and like behavior and the interest.
Yeah.
So I just did the same thing that you did, like engage shoppers and
Mhm.
excluding AliExpress and drop shipping.
Yeah.
Small, you can't see
So
it.
can I have a look at your product listing, Max, for this product?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna click.
Oh. Bless you.
Gray is spelled with the E, isn't it?
I actually don't know.
I think like both. It depends. Like both work.
Yeah. Okay, you probably want to just work on your product listing a little bit.
I keep forgetting.
I can help you with that like after the call, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the biggest thing is like the ads. So let's just publish this first. The bucket is for flex for kitchen. Nice. So I would try some different ad copy too, if you can, Max.
I'm so bad
Try
at
like
writing.
shorter, just try like real simple short ones as well.
Yeah.
Just one line.
And I'll try to do another custom thumbnail as well.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at your smug. So which one is you've got three products that you've tested, is that right?
Yeah. The bowls have a lot of people visiting it, but no one really purchases, so I don't think it's gonna work.
Well, maybe
It's add to cart as well, and people going back, like returning customers just to have a look at that.
maybe it's too expensive, or maybe you need a better listing.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
And I've got products that's like the cutlery set, which I I only post on photos on Instagram, and there are people buying it.
Nice.
And there's another one. What is it? The Galaxy projector.
Yeah.
I think that one I'm gonna run definitely.
Hey, this isn't bad, Max. Your ads are expensive, but your website conversion is like not bad at the moment.
I think they ate the card, but I didn't buy it either.
Yeah, it's all right because it's not enough data to really tell. You need at least 100 content views for it to be deemed like stable data. So
Yeah.
anything like 25, like we're kind of splitting hairs. It's not really stable data to work with. Anyways, this one's profiting for you, the rice bucket. So I would do more with that.
Yeah.
Smart Coaster, you can work on the new ads if you want, or you can just try a different product if you want.
Yeah.
The biggest problem that you're having is actually not your website, it's your ads. Your cost per click is all above $1, which means it's too expensive to get people even through to your website in the beginning.
Yeah.
So before we even spend any time improving the website, we need to spend time improving the ads, because no matter how good our website is, if our ads are too expensive, there's not going to be enough people viewing the website. All right. Let me know with the rice grain one. I reckon work on some more ads if you can, different ad copy.
Yeah.
And try change the dimensions of the size of the video. Just do a square, 1:1, or do 4:5,
Okay.
like slightly vertical. Yeah, cool. For those of you guys that just tapped in on the call, we're just going through Christian and Max's like products. If you guys have anything that you want me to go over first, like feel free to reach out like right now, and then I can have a look for you, see how your ads are going.
I wanted to see if you would take a look at mine, but I was getting quite nervous about it, but I only launched it like midnight on Friday. It's looking pretty terrible. So
Can you show me? Like
Yeah.
midnight your Friday, right? So it's like
yes.
that would be yesterday. for us.
Yeah, mine will be really quick because I don't think there's really enough data yet, and I only have one product.
Is it the poop scoop thing?
Yes.
Nice. All right.
So I have 2 ad sets running right now.
Why did you turn off that bottom one? Okay, amounts.
Because it weirdly, strangely made a copy, and it was actually the same one. So
Oh,
I just
okay.
turned it off.
So you spent $58. Click-through rate's not bad. What's your CPM and your cost per link click? Let's just
All blank at the end.
that's all right. Let's just reorganize your columns quickly. So just click
Okay.
columns and then go down to the bottom. And then then just put it in there your CPMs, and then put in there your CPC link.
Oh, sorry. I thought I had already done that yesterday. Maybe you didn't say.
But yeah, sometimes it doesn't save. And with these two C's, put them next to the CTR if you can. Okay, that's weird because the one that you turned off is actually the one that was doing the best.
Oh, really? But this is terrible though, isn't it?
It's not bad. Anything
Sure, I'll
under
turn it
$1
back
is not bad.
Maybe I'll just turn it back on because it was a duplicate. I only put $10 on it anyway, so it's like working out to $40.
Okay, can you click into the ads? Oh, someone just dropped out.
Okay, so look into this one. This one I've got like 7 going.
Okay, so just organize your ads by the most content views or the lowest click cost per click.
This one, cost per content view.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So I guess.
But yeah, like this would be terrible. I assume.
Yeah, but the bottom.
There was one that was like $4.
That's okay. Have a look at the 42 cents. Open that one up if you can.
I'll have to go edit.
Yeah, you could do that. Cool. Feature X. That's your page name.
Mhm.
Nice. Being a dog parent. Okay, so I noticed this with both you and Max's ads. The first line up the top is a little bit long. Usually you want to break it up so it's kind of like easily digestible and real kind of just like a simple line that they can consume. So you can split that sentence up. Being a dog parent is a lot of fun. Cleaning after your dog is not, and then ... and then like break the rest of that sentence up.
Okay.
Because
So
yeah, it's more just the readability thing.
okay.
Yeah.
And then I noticed my average video view is only 8 or 9 seconds, and mine, like Max's, was like the video is like 40 seconds or something.
8 or 9 is actually quite good. If you get
okay.
it through the first 5 seconds, you actually it's not too bad. But I think there's a few other things. So your ad copy is a little bit. Show me the rest of your ad copy. Oh no, you can just scroll down. Yeah, go to your ads. I just want to read your ad. Same with the headline. Before Max, I saw this with you as well. Try not to do it in all caps for the headline down the bottom.
I thought that was good.
No, I think it kind of just looks a bit too spammy. I don't know. It's worth testing, but for me, I found that ones that are just all bold don't really get the higher click-through rates.
Sorry, it kind of disappeared.
That's fine.
I guess this is the bad one.
Okay, yeah. Show me the rest of it. Scroll down.
Scroll down.
Yeah. Okay. I would try some different ad copy and just fix up your spacing. So I think the first sentence up the top there is not that digestible, so keep it short and sharp.
Okay.
Also use a custom thumbnail for all your videos. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. So just, well, sorry, what do you mean by custom thumbnail? So.
Okay. So custom thumbnail is just like the image that people see before the video plays. And
yeah. Does this not work well?
It's okay, but you could do better. I would create like a separate image for the thumbnail, just for the thumbnail. And what I do is, let me just stop your screen. Let me just share my screen. Okay, what I would do is, like if I go to, like bright borders, arrows, emojis.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I just picked like what I thought was most attention capturing from the video. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it's just like YouTube. Like when you like the videos that on YouTube that get the most hits have like real bright thumbnails and stuff.
Okay.
Same sort of idea.
Okay.
Yeah, always do custom thumbnails for all your ads, especially if they're all video ads.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Thank
With your ad copy too, I would do something a bit more like that's just like real bold and short and sharp. It's not cluttered either, and it makes you want to read more, even though there's not much to read.
Okay.
Yeah. And you notice my custom thumbnails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yep. Cool.
Okay.
So I'll just, while I'm sharing my screen, actually, I'll just show you guys like my ad setup, because I think a few of you guys were asking me how to set up the columns. I mean, how to set up the structure as well. So usually I do one campaign for the product to begin with. I do the ABO and I do a minimum of like 2 ad sets per campaign. It's good to do like 4 if you can, but like depends on your budget. And then, so here I had 3 ad sets. I killed one. So I've got 2 active ones. And per ad set, I've got 6 ads here. I would recommend anything between 4 to 8 ad creatives per ad set. So here I've got 6, which is pretty good. And yeah, this one is the winning creative right now. Literally the ad copy is so short and simple. I've just captured the big idea, like what is like headline worthy for you guys. If you guys look at like magazines and like newspapers and shit like that, those guys, like those tabloid magazines, those guys are the highest paid copywriters in the world for a reason. So like I always look to them and see what works. And you look at like fucking like, let's just have a look. Like you look at some of this junk, man. 242 tips to get tougher, stronger, the fat fighting, like these are very like clickbaity, like lose your gut, 21 ways to turn. Like these are all great ideas for your ad copy. For me, I've got like #1 rated like bath mat. Like that's quite like vanilla. I did it like, I think I didn't even do that. I think my VA did that. But yeah, you could, there's a lot more you could do. Just have a look at a lot of these like yeah, I always look at this shit to like think of ad copy.
Wow, I never realized this before, but now everything on Cosmo's cover has something to do with like sexy.
Yeah.
I never noticed that before.
Yeah. So like try use numbers in your claims, like be specific. You know, try make it like wow, kind of like attention worthy. You know, like this dries 10 times faster than ordinary mats. I didn't even say this mat, like it's like this. So like, what is this? They'll always like read that and they'll stop it like, what the fuck is this? You know? I mean, these aren't the best ads, but yeah, just as an example. Does anyone else have like the ads that they want me to go through or anything they want me to help them with right now and they don't mind sharing with the team?
You got time, man?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, let me stop sharing my screen. Does the play button show up automatically on custom thumbnails? They do, yes, if they're a video.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. You seeing this all right?
Yep, all good.
So let me just move this. So this was just going for a couple of days, and yeah, I didn't think it was. Well, I haven't read the data properly, really, but it wasn't too much. I might just move it to bigger screen.
Ooh.
Do I need to change the date or?
Yes, if you can just go to the maximum instead of this month.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's actually the start of the month, right?
Yep.
Yeah, let me see if I can help you. Wait, cool. So I'm just going to try control your screen now, if you don't mind. Is this working?
Hang on.
Oh, maybe it doesn't work.
I think I've got 2 screens, so.
Oh, okay.
Let me just close this. Let me just close this.
Yeah.
I can't even move the mouse. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. Is it working now?
No.
If not, let me just move the window back to the main screen.
So Han, have you only run this one product so far?
Yeah, just this one.
Okay, cool.
Where the hell is my mouse?
I figured that like this stuff, like even though it's like specific per person sort of thing right now, like it kind of helps everyone because more or less we're on the same sort of pace at the moment anyway. So a lot of the problems that we face are like quite common.
All right, you good to go?
Yeah, good to go. All right, maximum, all good. So I'm just going to organize your columns. Sorry, I can't control this. Could you scroll down to customize columns? Yep, great. Oh, you've got it set already. Okay, CPMs are too high already, bro. Hold on, let's just get out of this. You can exit this for now. I think I can see it. So your cost per click on average is $2.37, which is too high. CPM 42. What the hell is $88? Why? What country are you targeting?
Top 4, man. So US, Canada, Australia, UK.
Fucking hell, bro. Those CPMs are kind of like a bit retarded, man. I think. Can you open that $88 one up and just go to the edit? It's a really high click-through rate too, though, which is pretty crazy. How much has spent on this in total?
I think like maybe 120.
Oh shit. 120 on this ad set or the entire campaign?
Like the whole like all ad sets.
Yeah. So that would be what, like $40.
One of them started first and we didn't realize the other 2 weren't published. So one's been going on for longer than the other 2.
Yeah, got it. So you got top 4. What's your audience size?
For this one,
yeah,
it's 7.8 mil.
Okay.
Hey, when you say about meal preparation, I think the first thing I think about is prepping meal instead of like prepping the food, like the ingredients. Do you reckon that's correct?
Right. Yeah, I think that audience is it's not bad. I don't think it's the audience problem because it's general enough to cover it. But there's definitely some shit going on here. It's actually not bad. Digital type. Okay. I would just turn this one off. Hey, you've stopped this campaign, right? Entirely?
Yeah.
What's funny is that your click-through rate is actually quite good.
Right. How much do we want it at usually?
Above 1.7-ish is pretty good, pretty solid. Like, so this one's not that great. But yeah, your average is 1.9 still, which is quite high. I had a look at your ads. The ad copy is actually quite good. It's actually better than the other ones that I've seen today. But the product is probably not good.
Mm.
So I reckon the reason for these high CPCs in general is because it's probably like a really saturated product, and everyone in this audience has seen it more or less.
Right.
Or if it's not that, then there's a penalty on your something on your account. Yeah, which I don't think it is, because it's like a new page, new everything.
Yeah.
You got your Instagram page. At this point, what I would do is, because you've already spent 120 on this product, I really think the biggest bottleneck is the product itself. It's a good product, don't get me wrong, but like I think other people have just overdone it like quite a bit. So I think you can still have success with this product, but I think chances aren't going to be that great for you. Like, you've had 42 content views, no add to carts, no initiate checkouts, but even before that, like, your ads are too expensive for you to even get the 42 content views. Like, you're fighting too much on the ads platform to get the people through. And it's actually, I wouldn't say it's actually an issue with your ads, because your ads are actually quite good. So that only alludes to two other things: one, the product; two, the audience.
Right.
So there's no product market fit, even though you've done a good job with the marketing.
I think we got into it knowing it was quite saturated as well.
Yeah. Sometimes I do test saturated products, and they can do well, especially if like you've got like some sort of edge over the other sellers.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's a newer model, maybe it's cheaper, I don't know, maybe it's a different offer or a bundle or whatever. But in this instance, I'm actually not 100% sure, but I would, if I was to take a guess right now, and if I was to bet on my time and effort, I would rather spend that on a new product rather than to make this one work.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think it'd be worth, messing around with the audiences at all?
Yes. Yeah. I would have a look at, so just break down by country. Where did your content views come from? Why isn't it showing? Can you tell through your Shopify website, like the analytics, where the hits came from?
Yeah. Should we look now, or?
Yeah, if you could take a quick look for me and just tell if there's like a skew towards one particular country.
Right.
Maybe it's UK.
I'll just check the app on my phone real quick.
Yeah. It'll be under the analytics, I think.
Right.
I reckon it might be UK, bro. In that case, if it is, like whatever country it is, just run that country only.
The other thing is, what about like the cost of the product? Because I know that I kind of feel like the price that it is, even for myself, I probably wouldn't buy it.
Okay, yeah.
So I think like initially, I think when we started running the ads, it was like around a little bit higher, but I made it 50, like just under 50.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cost, including shipping, is around 21 something.
50. It's not bad. It's not like outrageous.
Right.
I've
just noticed, we noticed that on Amazon, they're selling it for around 33, something like that.
Okay. And it's the same one?
That one's a bit different. It looks a bit different, but they've also got this one, which, it's probably similar price to that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What I would do is, if you're interested in selling this product like being active in this audience, in this niche, I would have a look at what like are the bad reviews for this product. Maybe it's something around the like bulkiness of it. Maybe it's kind of like too big. Maybe they want like I don't know. Just have a look, see what some of the like comments and reviews are saying, and see if you can find like a similar idea product that's just different. Like maybe it's just like a more portable version, or like, don't know. Because I just think this one is the product's a bit overdone.
Yeah, fair enough. And where do I look in Shopify? Where do we look?
Go to analytics on the left-hand side.
Do you know if you can do it from mobile?
Ooh, let me check.
No,
Oh, it's right here. It's right here.
So reports.
Are you on your phone or?
Yeah, I can pull it up on here.
Let me see. Yeah, just pull it up if you don't mind.
Sorry, so what's like an average CPM we should benchmark for then? Because mine is quite high as well.
Yeah, CPMs, keep in mind it's like Q4 now as well. So CPMs aren't cheap on Facebook. Anywhere between like, you're going to see anything between like 10 to like $30, $40.
Okay.
Anything around 20, under 20 is good. Under 15 is ideal. But right now I'm copying it as well. Like some of my shit is like $30, $35 and it's very hard right now.
Okay. So mine's 25 to 40. So
That's-
averaging like $34. That's still reasonable.
It's a little high, but like it's considerable right now during Q4 and on Facebook right now. Facebook is just overall like right now pretty jacked. Since like iOS and all that, and also because it's Q4, meaning around this time of year it's always more expensive than the rest of the year because it's everyone is trying to advertise around this time.
Okay.
So yeah, Facebook, it's a little bit hard right now, but I mean people are still killing it. So okay, so oh, you had some sales. Nice.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
One was us, and then one was my mom.
Okay, scroll down.
She's like, "Han, can I buy this?"
Nice. Okay. United States slice 58. Go down. What's the bottom say? Are you directing people to the product page or a different page on your website?
Product page.
Product page. So it's that smart slicer one, right? With one with the 57 views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is this 80 then?
That could be you or like, I don't know. Scroll up. Okay, scroll down a little bit. Sorry, I'm just trying to see that. And then scroll down a little bit more. Actually, it doesn't say because you're on a this is the basic Shopify plan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Fuck, I would, if you're interested, just try like one country for that same product.
Yeah.
But also, like, I think the better bet would be to try a different product.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like we're happy to put a little bit more in the ad spend, and then just see how it goes. If not, just kill it.
What I would do is before you do that, get a second product ready and relaunch this one to compare it to that second product. So at least if you're, not getting any sales, you can at least justify that spend in like comparing the data.
Right. Okay.
Products. Because I really do think, just as a suggestion, like for all you guys to not fall in love with your products, because it's hard, man. Like you spend all this effort trying to get one product popping and then it doesn't pop off. It's kind of disheartening, and you just want to make it sell, but sometimes it's just a better way to just do a different product. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. I think this is good leadway into what I was going to talk about today. So let's just get into it. Because I've kind of ate at the time a little bit. So Han, I noticed you were getting at like the markup and all that stuff, which is quite handy to know because not every product you're able to do the 300 times cost of goods, including shipping, right? Like you guys have probably had a look at different products and done that, and probably doesn't work for everyone. Like even for me, I can't do 300% markup on all my products, either because it's just not feasible, or like the competition is selling it way cheaper, or the price just ends up being ridiculous and whatever. And so for those reasons, like we have to kind of increase our average order value and our lifetime value of each customer for us to justify the ad spend that we're doing to acquire the customer. So this week we're just going to cover the unit economics, and this is the stuff that you need to kind of get down pat before you start scaling up, because if you don't have your unit economics intact, then scaling up becomes a chaos. It becomes chaotic. So we need to make sure this is all good. So we covered this already in the earlier weeks, but I'm just going to go over it again one more time. And this is how to calculate your return on ad spend, your break-even ROAS. And this is always going to be different for every product, because every product has a different sale price and a different, cost of good price, right? So how to calculate this, just so it's clear for everyone, is whatever that retail price you're selling it for, say it's $20, divided by the profit that you're making on the product. So if my cost of goods on the $20 retail product is $8, right, then I profit $12 after the cost of goods and shipping. So I do the retail price, what I'm selling it for, divided by the profit that I'm making per unit or per sale. And then that equals the break-even return on ad spend point. So as long as my break-even ad spend is above 1.66, I am at least break-even or profitable with this product on the ad side of things. Is that pretty clear for you guys?
Yeah.
Or do you guys need more of an example?
No, this is good.
Yeah, okay, all good. Okay. So assuming that you guys have your return on ad spend all figured out, the next thing that you want to have a look at is your MOAS, and that's your margin on ad spend. And this doesn't really matter now, but it will matter once you get to the second phase of scaling, which is, looking at private labeling, third-party logistics companies, procurement managers and all that kind of stuff. So this keeps into consideration like all those other factors, because your return on ad spend only just calculates your raw COGS, including shipping, and your raw profit margins, not including like any fees or anything like that. So this number, actually, the 1.66, if you hit that, you're actually probably losing money because you haven't calculated your fees. Most of us are operating in Australia. That means we have conversion rates that we need to pay and all those other extra things. Okay, so this becomes more elaborate, and this is more accurate once we scale, and more needed once we scale up, because at scale, like a few cents doesn't matter now, but once we scale up, it does matter, and it eats out at our margin. And if we need to know at what point we're actually profitable, otherwise we could easily lose money just as quick as we can make it. Okay, so this is actually available, the calculator, in your resource. It's in the 12-week thing under resources here, MOAS calculator, and you can just use this. You can input all your data and use this. There's also a Google Sheets version of this available. So if you have Excel or Google Sheets, you can input all your data in here, and then it will tell you your MOAS. Okay. So you check that out if you get a chance. I know some of us aren't drop shipping, so that's probably going to be more useful for you now than the rest of us that are drop shipping at the moment and just gone off ROAS. So just talking about ROAS as well, we need to learn how to optimize our return on ad spend. And that actually is a result of two major things. One side of it is our cost per acquisition, how much we pay per customer on the paid ad side of things. And then the other side of it is the average order value per acquisition, right? Or per customer, right? So what we want to do is we want to bring the CPA down in terms of cost, and we want to bring the AOV up in terms of value, okay? And that is essentially what we're trying to do to increase our return on ad spend, reduce our cost per acquisition and increase our average order value. Okay, so to increase our cost per acquisition, we need to look at a few things, okay? And this is more predominantly on the ads manager side of things, okay? So as you guys saw some of the other people's screens earlier, I was asking them like, what is your CPC, blah, blah, blah. That's because I want to know like what is contributing towards the cost per acquisition, cost per purchase. So cost per click, like I mentioned to you guys, excuse me, the cost per click, we want it to be the cost per link click. We want it to be ideally under $1 at all times. Okay, the cheaper, the better. Back in 2017, when I was first dropshipping, cost per clicks were like 20, 30 cents. And that's how people were able to make so much money like back then with Facebook ads. Right now, cost per click, you'll be lucky to see it at $1. Some people that do it really well can get like 50 cents, 40 cents cost per click. But on average, I think $1 is like quite standard cost per click. So, and what contributes to the cost per click is your click-through rate and your CPM, that should say P, not T. So your CPM, like I mentioned to you guys, like in the previous week, it's like a combination of things, like your bid in the auction against other advertisers, your audience size, your country, your quality of your the advertisement that Facebook deems like in their quality score. Okay. Your CTR is more about your ad creative itself, the scroll stopping, thumbnails, the click-through rate, the clickbaity headlines, the engaging ad, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so all that stuff contributes to our cost per click going down. The conversion rate is the website conversion rate, okay? And actually the thing is, Facebook ads actually includes this in their calculation. So if Facebook sees that your website actually doesn't convert, it actually penalizes you because it recognizes that you're sending traffic to not quality, landing pages. So if Facebook sends you 100 people and converts 0 of them, then Facebook goes, oh shit, maybe it's actually, this website is actually quite sketchy. People aren't enjoying their time on this website. Oh my God, there's a huge bee in the room. So we need to make sure our website converts really, really good as well. So some of the big, more advanced stuff that people do to really get their conversion rate high is use pre-sale pages. And so I'll show you an example of a pre-sale page. Give me one second. Okay, this isn't too far. Sorry guys, give me one sec. I probably should have loaded this up before I did this call. Here it is. So check this out, okay? Actually, I'm not going to show you the full video because it goes for ages. But essentially, this is a pre-sale page. And you can use like either ClickFunnels or like a Shopify like app to build this. And some people use this pre-sale page to like not even talk about the sale of the product, but actually just like more like a news article sort of thing. And what this does is not only does it create more high purchasing intent, it actually helps Facebook determine like high quality ranking, which helps you with the CPMs and all that kind of stuff as well. Yeah, so sometimes sending people straight to a sale page actually isn't the best way to sell a product. And that's for a few different reasons. And one of them is because of that conversion rate factor. Now, I know this shit isn't like really applicable to a lot of us right now. And it is more advanced shit. So like, I don't expect any of you guys to do that right now, but just as long as you guys know like what that is and like how it can be done, you can start thinking of ways to improve your quality ranking. So another one, another shop that does this well, more applicable to like what you guys are doing, is something like these guys, Union Kits, they send most of their traffic to this, just their homepage, because it just has like information about like their company, what their product, what it does, like different stuff like that. And this actually doesn't probably increase their conversion rate, but it creates more high quality engagement like on their posts, like what Facebook deems as like high quality content. Okay, so this is an example of what you guys can do. All this stuff I wouldn't expect you guys to do unless you guys are at that stage of like scaling, because this isn't really going to change what you guys are doing at all right now. It's more of like an enhancement to like what's working already. Okay, so I'm just going to skim over that and then talk about the other side of things, which is more controllable. Okay, and what we can do more like right now, which is controlling the average order value. Okay, so the other thing we want to do is to increase our average, to increase our ROAS, we want to increase our average order value. And this is what we have the most control over. And this is what we're going to talk about right now. Okay, so increasing average order value. These are some simple implementations that we can input to increase average order value. So we implement upsells. Some of the apps that do that is Zipify OCU. So that's a Shopify app. Another one is Selly. Okay, upsells, what it is pretty much like when you go to McDonald's, you buy a burger, they ask, do you want fries with that? That's essentially what we're doing to all our customers. We're asking them, do you want something else with your purchase? And we constantly optimize this offer to make that upsell take rate as high as it can be. And that's how we scientifically increase their average order value. Okay. Another thing we do is cross sells. Same app here, Selly app or Candy Cart app. These both provide cross sell opportunities, and bundles. Quantity Breaks app, Selly app, Ultimate Discount app. These create bundles. So frequently bought together. This is Selly, but that's an example of a bundle, right? Or a cross sell, right? And this one is more of a Quantity Break. So buy multiple and save. That's Quantity Breaks app. Okay. Another thing we do to increase our average order value is actually we bundle our products together as one product listings. So let me just show you guys an example of one of my ones. So this particular product here, the Spellbee one, that was a winning product for us, but the average order value on that particular product was quite low because it was actually like only a $40 product. So we said, how can we scale this to the moon aggressively? Let's bundle it with some other education toys and make it one listing. Okay, so we did, we added these two in. They were other just best-selling products in that niche that we found through our product research method. And we just combined them as one listing. And how we sort this out in our backend is just we're working with the supplier directly to create the SKU. So you can ask your AliExpress supplier, can you create us a unique product link to combine these three products or whatever? For us, we do it manually through WeChat, like we communicate through WeChat. And what this is going to allow you to do is every average order value, like each sale, the average value of each sale is going to be higher than what it would be just selling the one product. And this is a really good way to be able to afford higher cost per acquisition costs and still be profitable. Okay, so I recommend you guys to try something like this out as well, a higher ticket like bundle listing. So some of the advanced implementations for average order value, we use post-purchase upsell and downsell sequences, okay, using OCU. And how we do that is actually for the first upsell and the post-purchase upsell, we offer the same product at a discount. And we use a dollar value discount rather than a percentage. We just found that this converts better. So for example, if I'm selling, let's say I'm selling this one, right? For people that buy this, at the back of it, the post-purchase upsell will be buy this same thing again and get $10 off for this one-time only offer. And we found that works quite good. So upsell one is always the same product at a discount. And then downsell one is the same product at a huge discount. So we go, get this product right now for $10 off. And then if they reject that, they get this offer, the downsell offer. It's like the same product, but at a huge discount. So we say something like, okay, we don't want a few dollars to get in your way. So how about buy it right now and get 50% off? And we find that actually just works really, really good because they see the value save straight away from like the original price to the $10. And now it's 50% off as a last time offer. I don't recommend do this for like branded products. It's more for drop shipping because it can cheapen your brand unless you have like availability with like your quantity and stuff like that. Like if it's food or, you know, something like that, like then yeah, do it. But if it's like a pair of jeans, then probably not. Probably want to do something else. Yeah. And then upsell 2, we do the bestseller or the second best selling product on the store at a discount, like $10 off. And then the downsell 2 is that same bestseller product at a huge discount. And then upsell 3 is the bundle listing, the higher ticket one that combines the best selling as one SKU at a discount. And then downsell is that same bundle listing at a huge discount. Okay. Does this make sense to you guys? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yep. And now increasing the lifetime value of the customer. This is a little bit more trickier. Like there's a bit more pieces to it. One of the best ways we do this is through email marketing. So we want to do a combination of different email activities. Okay. One is an email blast. Secondly is a high ticket affiliate offers. And thirdly is like we do this thing called customer nurturing. Okay, so I'm going to just try to show you guys some examples to make it easier to explain. If I can find it. Oh, I've got a million tabs open. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'll just do this from the start. So the first thing is I recommend you guys to use Aweber. Just sign up for this. And we actually separate our email flows with our email blasts by platform. And that's just to separate the risk, okay? So we actually use Klaviyo, which is a Shopify app as well for our email flows, but we use Aweber for our email blasts, okay? And our email blast, what it is like I get my VA to schedule in emails pretty much every day and blast it to my list or different lists every day, okay? And this is to boost my lifetime value per customer on the back end of things. So we have a schedule like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, like what we're going to do, what we're going to promote for that day. And then I just have like my VA make the emails for each day and then schedule it in using Aweber. Aweber is really simple. Just sign up for it. You download your customer list and upload it to here. And it's quite easy to use. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. Yeah, so I just like pre-make my emails and then I just schedule it in Aweber every day. And then with Klaviyo, this is for more email flows. So we use email flows for post-purchase upselling and for like abandoned cart retargeting and also for like subscription and things like that, or like retention marketing, okay? So Aweber, this is the one that I just explained, so I'll just read this over. We use Aweber for email blasts and Klaviyo for email flows, not only because the tech is better for each platform, for each different task, but it's also to diversify the risk. Reason being is once you start being quite aggressive with your email marketing, you can get some complaints, okay? And those guys like to complain, and like if your complaint rate on your account gets too high, your account can get banned. That's why we use Aweber for email blasts, because we don't mind if that one gets banned because we still got Klaviyo on our Shopify for our email flows. Okay. Now we are quite aggressive with our emails. We send at least one email every day. and then we analyze what's working, and then we double down on that, whatever's working. We also split test different headlines, content for different open rates and click-through rates and stuff like that. I've given you guys the email templates in Slack. It's actually not a template, it's actually my actual emails. So I've given you guys this so you can use it. It's in resources. Thoughts on ActiveCampaign? ActiveCampaign is lit. I use it for my digital stuff. ActiveCampaign is probably like better than Aweber and stuff like that. Klaviyo is probably like the standard ecom email software that most people use. It is a little bit expensive, but also very easy to integrate with Shopify. And Aweber is more like an old school one. Aweber has been around for like ages. It's probably the OG. So I just recommend Aweber because it's very simple and easy to use. So I've given you guys those email templates. Feel free to use them. Don't copy them, like change it at least. But like, yeah, feel free to just use it as an example. So yeah, Klaviyo, we use abandoned cart emails and a post-purchase emails. So let me just log in and show you. Yeah, 1 second. All right, so my email flows typically look like this. This is my abandoned cart email flow. So it replaces the standard one that I have on Shopify, and it's just a bit more aggressive. I've got a few more emails, and yeah, typically just looks something like this. Yeah, so it's quite simple. And then I've got a welcome email flow, which is people that subscribe to that pop-up newsletter thing that I've got. And then, yeah, this is what it kind of looks like. So they're all different depending on my stores. This one actually just got my VA to do it. But yeah, you guys can try different things. I guess like the mindset that we should be having is using Facebook ads as more of a lead generation tool, because Facebook ads and acquiring people on the front end is really just the tip of the iceberg. And actually the majority of the money is actually made on the back end with all these other back end activities. So Facebook, I actually don't mind if I lose money to acquire a customer, because I know I can make that back and some through my email marketing and other endeavors that I do on the post-purchase side of things. Now, understanding unit economics is something that is required before you scale up, because you need to know how much money you're actually making before you scale things up and start aggressively increasing your advertising spend. Okay, so these are really like foundational things that we've already covered, but I'm just going to reiterate because it's very important. So number one is your website conversion rate. Okay, what is your website converting at? That needs to be optimized before you scale up. If it's inconsistent, right? For example, on day one, you've got 5 sales. On day 2, you've got 0 sales. Then there's some sort of inconsistency in your funnel, whether that's your ads, your website, or a bit of both, okay? And usually, not all the time, usually, there's definitely some things on the website that affect the consistency of your conversion, okay? So we need to make sure that our website conversion rate is obviously high, but also stable. Okay. Small things make a difference with website conversion. Okay. Website load time is a huge thing, but more kind of subtle things are things like your logo, your theme, the usability, your checkout process, your product listing, description, images, price, trustworthiness, all those kind of things. So I recommend using a software like Hotjar. You can just try a free version of this and install it to your website. And what it's going to do is it's going to actually record activity on your website, what people do. And there might be a recognizable pattern amongst all your recordings. For example, maybe everyone's exiting once they get to the checkout stage. I don't know. Or I don't know. They might all be like landing on some sort of thing and then exiting, which might allude to your product listing not being good or your price being too high. But yeah, this kind of just gives you a better idea of what's actually going on. So go ahead and install this on your website and then just have a look at some of your recordings to make sure there's no obvious like errors happening. Okay. Secondly is the average order value, which we've just spoke about. Implementing all these things like the upsells, cross sells, all the bundles, blah, blah, blah. Implementing all those things before you scale up, because we want to increase the average order value, because your cost per acquisition on Facebook or whatever other paid form of advertising you're using is going to fluctuate. Okay. It's going to go up and down. So the more room you have with your average order value being high, the better it is for you, and the less likely you will be to lose money if your ads aren't performing on a particular day. Okay, so make sure you implement all those average order value strategies that I spoke about. Thirdly is the product sales page conversion rate, which is the same as your website conversion rate, but more specific to your product page. Okay, so are you doing all you can on that product page listing to convert people? Are the images all good? Are the trust badges all there? Is it loading all good? You know, all those things. Pre-purchase upsell cross-sell take rate, that's your percentage of the people that take your upsells and cross-sells before they buy, like pre-purchase ones, and post-purchase upsell downsell take rate. So we get very scientific with the take rates of the upsells and downsells and stuff before we scale, because we want to make sure everything is optimal. Okay, so if my post-purchase upsell rate for a particular upsell, right, like let's just as an example, this one, say if I only like less than 1% of people are taking this, then I would change the offer, because I want to make sure this percentage of people that take this is high as it can be. So that's what I'm talking about here. Okay. Where are we? Yeah. And then, so your average order value based on the entire sales funnel, not just on your product sales funnel. So what that means is like, what is the average order value based on from people coming in from your ad to the very last point when they purchase and get those post-purchase upsell sequences? You need to calculate that scientifically, okay, as a conversion rate. Okay, so we scale based on net profit at day 0. So what this is like, so let me just find this for you. I've given you guys this resource already. It's in Slack. So this is how we calculate it. Okay, your value vehicle is the product that your retail price of the product you're selling. So say it's like, you know, for me, it's like whatever that product that I was advertising, like the floor mats or whatever. The add-on is like the upsells. The bump is like, sorry, the add-on is the like upgrade. The bump is the upsells. Like if you want to like add fries with it, whatever. And then these, the upsell one, downsell one, these are post-purchase, like after they purchase. Okay, and depending on the rates of that, it's going to spit out a different number for you guys. So landers that purchase, people that take the upsell, depending on the percentage of that, you're going to get a different number at the end. So play around with this and see what works for you guys. Just make sure you guys have the value vehicle and all these things in place before you scale, because this is going to give you guys the best chance to scale up. Okay. And what this means is like, just to simplify things, like if you have your product, right? You have your product, just try think of the add-ons, the bumps, and then the upsells, downsells, upsell, downsell for that. And try add all those on in the sequences.
Can you just touch on the upgrade part, like an example of the upgrade?
Yeah, so the upgrade part could be like, for example, like get a customized engraving on your item for like extra $5, or like, I don't know, like, you know, add in like personalized, like gift wrapping or something, you know. This stuff, when you're drop shipping, it's a little bit harder to do, but you can just, you know, for me, like I'll show you what I do. Like I think I have a sticker pack for mine, which is just a print on demand product. So it's like add another one and get like a free sticker pack or something like that. Oh wait, maybe it's this one. Fuck, so I actually don't own this store anymore. I sold this. But I'm just trying to show you an example. Sticker pack. Maybe it's this one. Shit, maybe not. Oh, I think they might have got rid of it. So I think what I used to do was buy an extra one of these on the cart page, and then it would tell you add an extra one, get a free sticker pack. And then the sticker pack would just be a print on demand product that I added. Yeah, maybe not. It's not really showing it well on here, but you can use, this is the Sally app. You can use that to configure all your upsells and stuff. And also another one that do it really well is Candy Card. Like this works really well. So you can try this out for the bumps and like upgrades and stuff. Depending on the product you're selling, a good way to implement this is to do the quantity breaks, like buy multiple and get a discount. Like I find that works quite well. Yeah, so have a look at this app. It's probably worth it. You can do in-cart upsells, cross-sells, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we scale based on net profit on day zero. That's essentially just me talking about the unit economics calculator and what we get on from day zero of our value. So this is all calculated using this. Okay. Direct response matters. So what that means is like you need to know like if people see your ad on day one, how much like are they likely to purchase on day one, because we have to scale based on day one because we're kind of operating quite lean and we don't have like a huge marketing budget that we can just eat up. So we always scale based on day one, day zero, and then optimize for direct response.
You mean by that, like if you're not seeing a conversion from day one, you're probably not scaling? Is that what you mean? Or
yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. So we don't just like hope and wish that on day three things are going to pop off for us. Usually on day one, if it doesn't work, it's not working. Yeah.
Cool.
So on day one, I won't go, oh, maybe I will increase my spend and that might increase my performance. We never think like that. We just think like we need to make sure it's profitable today before we even increase our budget tomorrow.
And is there any like sort of minimum ad spend we would have to work that out?
Pardon me, would you have a minimum ad spend to work that out?
Yeah, to make sure that we're testing enough to get those numbers right. Yeah,
for sure. So I go based on like what the price point of the product that I'm selling. So if I'm selling a product that's $60, let's say, I would at least expect to spend $60 per ad set to get one sale back.
Right.
Like in the beginning as like enough of a testing window.
Yeah, got it.
Cool. Questions?
Is there anything we should be doing as far as building up an email database so that we can nurture those
Yeah, sure. So I said to like in the earlier weeks to don't do anything too spammy. And I still agree with that. Like don't go like too overboard with it, like have like a million pop-ups and stuff. But you can do like one simple pop-up that like appears delayed. So like after like 30 seconds of browsing your website or something. I do it on this one. I don't know if it's gonna pop up for me because it's like I'm probably already logged in. I'm just go like encode. Maybe it's not going to show up. I think they, oh yeah, it does show up. So yeah, I've just got this. It's a Klaviyo thing. And then I just, yeah, not that many people take it, like actually use it, but we get a fair few people signing up. And we just nurture this, this list.
Yeah, you mean they sign up but they don't use the offer?
Yeah, they don't, we get some people use the 5% off, but not everyone that signs up uses it, strangely enough.
And do you need that connected to Klaviyo, or you know how you can set it up from Shopify?
You can. I definitely recommend to use a third-party app like Klaviyo. If you don't like Klaviyo, you can use like OmniSend. There's a few other ones like, yeah. OmniSend is quite good too. So this is OmniSend. I think this is probably cheaper than Klaviyo.
And that's really enough for now. Just have something like that as the pop-up, nothing else.
I think that's enough for now. I don't really expect you guys to, like, that email list isn't going to be that fruitful for you until we have the numbers come in. So like, if you guys got like less than 1,000 visitors to the website, I don't really think you guys are going to do that much with email marketing aside from abandoned cart emails and post-purchase email flows. Like I probably wouldn't suggest you guys to bother to do email blasts or like email nurturing with a small size audience. Like it's not going to be that fruitful for you.
Makes sense.
Yeah, until you have a, you know, at least a substantial size audience.
I find it's better when I see those pop-ups and it says get $10 off instead of like 10% off.
Yeah. I find that dollar value actually works better than percent for some reason as well.
It's almost like you're trading your email address for it.
For money.
Yeah.
For money,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Cool.
Okay, so would that be better for us to do like upsell and cross sale before doing all the email, offering them abandoned cart, to have like an offer to come back and buy it?
Yes. So I think important in terms of priority, number one is definitely the upsells and cross sells.
Yeah.
And then almost just as important would be the abandoned cart email flows.
And with the abandoned cart email flows, would that be on Klaviyo or we can do it on Shopify?
You can do it on Shopify. I recommend Klaviyo or a different third-party app because it's more customizable and you can do more like elaborate stuff. You can do Shopify. I recommend just do something else though, if you can, because Shopify is really basic.
Yeah.
Cool. So who's ready to scale? I think some of us are almost ready.
I think we'll give TikTok a go as well.
Yeah, I'm doing TikTok right now as well. TikTok is sick.
It's lower, isn't it?
Way lower.
Can we use the same ads that the same creatives?
No, they need to be different dimension.
Yeah.
So
would it be better to do like a standard sort of TikTok style video?
Yeah.
Rather than
Yes. And I'll send you guys this. So I'm doing TikTok ads right now, and yeah, it's really cheap compared to Facebook.
Any main things we need to know with TikTok ads?
It's about the creative more. So just spend your time doing the creative, right? The targeting and dialing the buttons is quite easy. And then if it's for ecom, if you guys are using Shopify, just download the TikTok app on Shopify to install your pixel and stuff. It's real simple. Yeah. And I think they're giving away free credit right now if you sign up.
Do you know how can I link the pixel from Snapchat ads to Shopify? Because I did run on Snap and there's a lot of traffic, but I don't know how to track the pixel.
That will be Snapchat app as well. Same thing. Yeah, so just download the Snapchat Shopify app. Yeah, I was going to send you guys this. Cool. So where are we stuck at for most of us right now? Is it testing products still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you check out my ad account again with my new creatives?
Yeah, do you want to share your screen? Hey, Christian,
sure.
you want to give these guys an update on, because we spoke yesterday, right?
Yep, exactly. So what he told me yesterday was just basically pick my winning creative and duplicate it and just basically reiterate the copy. And that's what I did. And I got better results today compared to the old ads I used to run. And I dialed it down like per ad set. There's 4 creatives per ad set now instead of 6.
Great.
But yeah, so this is the results. Some of them are like, this one's just this is like whack right here. But like a couple days ago, it was like higher CTR and lower CPC.
Okay.
But yeah, so these are basically the results of this. I actually got a purchase when you were doing your talk and it didn't record.
Oh, it didn't record. Okay, give it some time, but if it doesn't record, then yeah, Facebook can do that. It also, because probably you're using Zipify OCU app, it's not going to trigger the thing. So that's the thing, guys. If you guys are using Zipify OCU for the post-purchase upsells, it's not going to trigger the purchase event if the people exit on the post-purchase upsell like page. For that reason, we need to create a custom conversion. Christian, do you know how to create custom conversions?
No, I don't.
I can show you now quickly if you want.
Yeah, for sure.
Click the hamburgers under the house and then go to, shit, I just had a mind blank. Go to event manager. Yep.
Nice. So what is this for?
So we're going to create a custom conversion event to trigger on the post-purchase upsell page. So you would know if the purchase was made, whether they took the post-purchase upsell or not. Because I think what's happening is the Facebook pixel isn't registering the purchase sometimes because people are leaving when they get to the post-purchase page.
Mm-hmm. And they're not going
that
through.
Means if they just leave it at that page, they don't get counted as a purchase because the purchase event is triggered on the thank you page, which is after the post-purchase upsell page. So what we need to do is create an event to trigger on the post-purchase upsell page. And for you to do that, you need to create a custom conversion event. It requires a little bit of coding. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about coding.
Okay, you know what? Actually, let's not do this now because actually before you even do this, I would recommend for you to use Trackify anyway because you're not using Trackify right now.
Yep, I'll start installing that today.
Yeah. So, okay, let's have a look. What did you, so you wanted to have a look at the performance? Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, it's looking better, but a lot of them pretty good results right here.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Give it time to cook. We only changed this yesterday, right?
Right. So it's only been like not full 24 hours yet either.
Yeah, give it a bit more time to cook. If you want to do anything for today, I would launch a different product to compare this one against.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. If you wanted to do anything on the
Okay.
store today, I would leave this product. It hasn't even been a day yet. The budget's quite low too, so
Mhm.
you probably want to spend a little bit more time than usual for things
Okay.
to warm up. It's actually looking quite solid, Ben. So what I might do at this point is you could run like this is going to be marginal. It's probably not going to change much for you, but you could run like a page like campaign to boost your Facebook page.
Okay.
And like very low budget, like $5 or less per day sort of thing. You don't have to do this. It's going to be marginal. The more important thing is probably moderating your comments and your pages. So I get my VA to monitor all the comments and stuff and then reply. And they usually reply going like, thanks for engaging with this. You can buy this here or something with a link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you put like the same post ID for all of them? Because right now these are all just separate videos and they're all like different likes and comments on each video.
Can you go to lifetime view and see what's got the most purchases creative wise for the ads?
Where's that?
Oh, so on the top right, yeah. So
Right
below that, so below that, yeah. So go to maximum and then sort by sales. And you said it didn't register with the sales, right?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. So kids, vid ad copy 1, vid 3 ad copy 1 seems to be the one that's doing the best.
Okay.
Can I have a look?
Yep.
Nice. Cool. Can we have a look at the actual comments and the post engagement? Can you go up and then click the ad preview? Yeah, that one. And we can go to Facebook post with comments. Yeah, or both. Instagram post with comments as well. Have a look at that too. All right, show me the Facebook. Show me the Facebook one. Oh, there's no comments. Okay, I would definitely try boost this. Put a post engagement on this one, like a real small budget post engagement.
Like add a new campaign and then just use the same post ID.
Yeah. Don't meddle with the current campaigns. Don't change anything right now. Just
okay.
If you want, you can create new ones.
Okay, sounds good. I'll do that.
But honestly, bro, all these things are like going to be marginal for you. So it's not going to make the biggest difference. If you want bigger impact, the biggest thing that you can do today is to launch a different product.
Okay.
Against. Yeah.
How's like my product page for it though?
Let's have a look.
Actually, I can just go. What's my website?
I would probably change that image slider thing.
Which one?
That okay, no, it's just go up to the top. Yeah, not bad, bro. Go down. New kids assemble.
Yeah, so I added the 64 was like my most popular one, so I added that to the front.
Great. I mean,
the ad copy
you can make small adjustments to it, but I think it's going to be marginal. Are you using like SEO King or anything to optimize your images?
No, I'm not.
Okay, make sure you do that because you've got GIFs in there and stuff like that. So make sure just download SEO King app and then run that through that product page. Or a more advanced way to do it is using the Google speed test and using like a Google, like what do you call it? Tech person, like a like a $5 or something like that. But I don't do that. You don't need to.
Sounds good. Just SEO King.
SEO King. SEO King. Try put some urgency in here. Like when does the sale end? What you can do is if you go up, you know that yellow sale tag there. In the languages, in the Shopify theme languages, you can change that to say sale ends today. And that's a small trick that I use instead of like downloading a scarcity urgency app.
Oh, just like this copy right here is like inside the code.
Yeah, inside. The
Okay.
code. Yeah. And then does that go to checkout page or does that go to the cart page once you add it to cart?
This one. So I can only buy it now. So it goes here.
To the cart page. This is prime real estate space, man. I would put some upsells here. You've already got it using Selly. You can do more. Also, I can't remember the app name, but there's something that gives you like a countdown timer to say like your cart is reserved for blah, blah, blah. I find that works quite well. But even better might be to even skip that cart page so it goes directly to your checkout page. Like I tend to do that for most of my stores.
How do you do that? Just skip the checkout.
I think it's in the theme settings. It's like, skip checkout page or something like that.
Okay.
And then add a sticky add to cart app. Like, the one that the bar that appears when people scroll.
Yeah,
I would put that.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll do all that today. Nice.
Good job, man.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're doing pretty well. Like, so what's the actual real purchase amount so far? How many?
We can check that out right now. And what I've been doing a lot is just like I'm finding like similar products, and I'm like on AdSpy, and I'm just finding the products that are similar that are like popping off like a year ago, and I kind of just like simulate the same ad copy. It seems doing pretty well.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. Like the AOV is pretty high. People are adding. Yeah.
So you got 6 orders in the last week?
8.
Oh, 8 orders in the last week. Nice.
Yep.
Bro.
Since Wednesday. Yep. So it's Saturday.
Great, man. Great.
Pretty excited.
Yeah, man. Keep it going. Don't break anything with this campaign. Just add on those things that I mentioned, and then just keep the momentum by testing more products, man. There's always going to be a better product.
Okay, we'll do. Thank you.
Cool. Anyone else?
Thanks, Han.
Yeah. Anyone else want to share their work or want some help with their campaigns or anything? Okay, that's all good. Yeah, feel free to book in the one-on-ones with me this week, and I think next week we might delve into like more like the other channels and stuff. Let me just revisit that. There might be some other stuff that I missed that we need to cover, but I want to try, get into like we spoke about email marketing today, but I want to try to talk about like affiliate offers and things like that as well. Cool. Oh, what? We just got into freaking level 3 again.
Level
COVID.
3 what?
COVID lockdown.
So that sucks, man.
Yeah. Shit. Cool. Do you guys have any other questions? We dragged on quite a bit today.
I think I'm good, but Hui, if you want me to talk about Facebook Marketplace, I'm more than happy to in like upcoming weeks.
Oh, let's definitely do that because I think that's going to help a lot of these guys too. Yeah, let's. I'll talk to you throughout the week and we'll try plan something.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, I'll chuck this replay up on Slack as well, guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Hui. Appreciate it.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.